Hello Quizheads, welcome to Takeaway Trivia, episode number 272. I'm Leon, your quizmaster from Hereford, UK, bringing you another 4 rounds of pub quiz style trivia straight into your ears. Hope you've had a fantastic week. I'm going to keep the intro short and sweet this week. We're going to get straight into the trivia. Time codes are in your show notes below if you do want to skip ahead. Quick hello to Saffron Taylor and Jacob, who are in Plymouth off to their friend's wedding in Beaminster. Have a fantastic time. And Neil Greenhorn says, shout out for my wife, it was her birthday on Saturday the 31st of May. We've just driven back from Gloucester cheese rolling, thankfully just watching, not taking part. The videos from that cheese rolling every year are absolutely bonkers, aren't they? Glad you were safe and not taking part. Her name's Danielle, she's 34, she loves her horses and our little dog Hugo. Hello Danielle, happy birthday. Good to hear from you again, Neil. Alright, let's dive in to this week's quizzing. Coming up, we've got the final fling. We've got a round of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Which came first returns, but let's start with general knowledge. Good luck. Right, let's stop messing around with intros. Let's get into round number 1. This is your general knowledge round, mixed bag potluck trivia, starting with question number 1. On which console was the first edition of Mario Kart released? Number 1. On which console was the first edition of Mario Kart released? Number 2. In Cockney rhyming slang, what is a jam jar? Number 2. In Cockney rhyming slang, what is a jam jar? Number 3. Which pop star was born Peter Jean Hernandez? Question number 3. Which pop star was born Peter Jean Hernandez? Number 4. In which city would you find the Brandenburg Gate? Question number 4. In which city would you find the Brandenburg Gate? Number 5. What is the name of an oblong bar of gold? Question number 5. What is the name of an oblong bar of gold? Number 6. Which TV drama series featured family members called Logan, Kendall, Shiv and Roman? Number 6. Which recent TV drama series featured family members called Logan, Kendall, Shiv and Roman? Number 7. Who is the head of state of New Zealand? Number 7. Who is the head of state of New Zealand? Number 8. Who is the voice of King Harold in Shrek? Question number 8. Who is the voice of King Harold in the Shrek films? Number 9. Sticking with movies. How many James Bond films did Daniel Craig appear in as 007? Number 9. How many James Bond films did Daniel Craig appear in as 007? Number 10. An eruption of which volcano buried the city of Pompeii? Number 10. An eruption of which volcano buried the city of Pompeii? That's your 10 questions to start this week's podcast with. I'll have the answers for those in about 5 minutes after round number 2. And for round number 2 this week, it's an old favourite returning to the podcast for the first time in quite a while. It's which came first. I'm going to give you 2 things. They could be 2 objects, 2 people, 2 films. And you've got to tell me which of them, which came first, which was invented first, who was born first, which came first. So, number 1, the Oscars or the Nobel Prize? Number 1, which came first? Was it the Oscars or the Nobel Prize? Number 2, which came first? Was it Jammy Dodgers, the classic British biscuit? It's a shortcake biscuit with strawberry jam in the middle. Or was it Jaffa Cakes, the cake-like mini sponge cake with sort of orange Jaffa fruit in the middle? Again, I think quintessentially British. But which came first, Jammy Dodgers or Jaffa Cakes? Number 3, which came first, Mickey Mouse or Winnie the Pooh? Number 3, which came first, Mickey Mouse or Winnie the Pooh? Moving on to number 4, which came first? Was it Pluto the dog from the Disney cartoons? Or was it Pluto the X-planet? Obviously it used to be a planet, but it's been downgraded. It's a planetoid now, I'm guessing. Now, obviously, as a planet, that has been around for a long, long, long time. Millions, if not billions of years. However, we didn't know about it. So I want to know which came first, Pluto the dog, or did we discover Pluto the X-planet first? Which of those was discovered, invented first? Number 5, which came first? Was it Wolverine, the character, or Hugh Jackman? Was he born first, or was Wolverine, the character, created first? So number 5, which came first, Wolverine or Hugh Jackman? Number 6, we're talking about 2 authors now, but who was born first, J.R.R. Tolkien, off of Lord of the Rings, or C.S. Lewis, off of the Narnia Chronicles? So, who came first? Was it J.R.R. Tolkien or C.S. Lewis? That's number 6. Number 7, which came first? The cream egg from Cadbury or the Kinder Surprise egg, which I think is made by Ferrero Rocher. I think it's an offshoot of that company. So number 7, which came first? The cream egg made by Cadbury or the Kinder Surprise egg? Number 8, which sport came first? Basketball or volleyball? Number 8, which sport came first? Basketball or volleyball? Number 9, which video games console came first? The PlayStation 4 or the Wii U? Number 9, which video games console came first? The PlayStation 4 or the Wii U? And number 10, which bell came first? Was it the current Big Ben bell? It is the second, by the way. Or Alexander Graham Bell, the inventor of the telephone? Number 10, which bell came first? The current Big Ben bell, which is the second one, the original absolutely shattered to pieces. Or was it Alexander Graham Bell? There you go. There's your 10 options on which came first. Let's return to our general knowledge round from a while ago. Your 10 answers. Number 1, on which console was the first edition of Mario Kart released? The SNES, the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, or I'll accept Super Famicom as well. I've been looking at the history of Nintendo games consoles, just trying to find some trivia about them for this podcast. And the American version of the SNES was quite fugly, wasn't it? Quite an ugly looking thing compared to the Japanese and European version, which was really nicely designed. I'd love to know the decision behind that. But looking forward to the Switch 2 later this week. Number 2, in Cockney rhyming slang, what is a jam jar? That is a car. Number 3, which pop star was born Peter Jean Hernandez? That's Bruno Mars. Number 4, in which city would you find the Brandenburg Gate? Berlin. Number 5, what is the name of an oblong bar of gold, an ingot? Number 6, which TV drama series featured the family members called Logan, Kendall, Shiv, and Roman? Succession. Number 7, who is the head of state of New Zealand that currently is King Charles III? If you've put the British monarch, I'll accept that. Number 8, who is the voice of King Harold in Shrek? John Cleese. Number 9, how many James Bond films did Daniel Craig appear in as 007? 5. Number 10, an eruption of which volcano buried the city of Pompeii? That was Mount Vesuvius. We will return to which came first in a short while. We'll find out what the answers to those are. But let's go on to round number 3. And in round 3, question number 1 is worth 5 points, question 2 is for 4 points, 3 is worth 3 points, question 4 is for 2 points, and question 5 is worth just 1 point. That is why I call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And question number 1 in your 5, 4 this week. Who are the 5 most followed musicians on Instagram? This is data from Wikipedia as of this year. But number 1, who are the most 5 followed musicians on Instagram? Now, technically, you could include The Rock in there because he has released a song. However, because he's only ever really done one song, I'm not including him, okay? We want people who really are known as musicians primarily. Question number 2. According to the CIA Factbook, using data from 2022, what are the top 4 most spoken languages in the world? This is by percentage. So number 2, what are the top most spoken languages in the world? We want the top 4 answers, and this is by percentage of the world population that speak that language. Don't forget, we want a lot of data for this round, so feel free to pause the podcast. This question is worth 4 points. Question number 3. On Earth, matter typically exists in one of which 3 states? Question number 3. On Earth, matter typically exists in one of which 3 states? Number 4. Name the 2 fish who initially set out to find Nemo. Number 4. In the Pixar film, name the 2 fish who initially set out to find Nemo. And number 5, I'm not doing false or true this week. This week we're doing Pokemon or dinosaur. Is this creature a Pokemon or an actual dinosaur that once existed on planet Earth? And this week, the creature is a Venusaur. That's Venusaur. A Venusaur. Now you might think, well, Venusaur, it's obviously a dinosaur because it ends in saur. Or is it a double bluff? Am I making you think it's a real dinosaur and actually it's a Pokemon? Or is that too obvious and it's a triple bluff? Have a think about it. Venusaur, is that a Pokemon or a dinosaur? That is your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 questions. We will have the answers to that after we've done the answers to which came first. So I gave you a selection of 20 things and you had to work out the 10 that came first. So number 1, it was the Oscars or the Nobel Prize. Well, the Oscars were first presented in 1929. The Nobel Prize first awarded 1901. So the Nobel Prize awards came first. Jammy Dodgers or Jaffa Cakes. Jammy Dodgers date back to 1960. Jaffa Cakes first baked in 1927. Jaffa Cakes your answer. Which came first, Mickey Mouse or Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh was invented in 1926. That was when the first story was released. Mickey Mouse not featuring in film until 1928. So Winnie, 2 years older. Number 4, Pluto the dog or Pluto the X-planet? Well, I can tell you, both Plutos came about in the same year. Pluto the dog debuted on the 5th of September 1930. The planet was first observed on the 18th of February 1930. So the planet, or the X-planet, slightly came first. Number 5, Wolverine or Hugh Jackman. Wolverine, the character, debuted in Marvel Comics in October 1974. Hugh Jackman was born 12th of October 1968. Hugh Jackman came first. J.R.R. Tolkien or C.S. Lewis. J.R.R. Tolkien, born in 1892, much earlier than C.S. Lewis, who was 1898. Cream egg or Kinder Surprise was number 7. The Kinder Surprise egg first released in 1974. The cream egg in 1963. They're not as nice as they used to be though, are they? Is it just my palate getting older or have they genuinely changed the recipe? That's what I want to know. Number 8, basketball or volleyball. Which came first? Basketball was 4 years earlier than volleyball. So basketball came first in 1891. And number 9, PlayStation 4 or the Wii U. The Wii U is a great console that kind of was a bit of an oversight, wasn't it? I think people thought it was an add-on for the Wii rather than a completely brand new console, so I don't think it did quite as well as the Wii. But which came first? Was it the PlayStation 4 or the Wii U? Well, the PlayStation 4 was first released in 2013, the Wii U in 2012, so Wii U came first. And number 10, the current Big Ben Bell or Alexander Graham Bell? Well, the current Big Ben Bell dates back to 1858. It's actually the second Big Ben Bell. The first one shattered completely, or was basically completely damaged when it was first struck. The second Big Ben Bell also was cracked, which is what gives it its unique tone to this day. But there you go, the current Big Ben Bell, 1858. Alexander Graham Bell was born 1847, so he came first and then invented the telephone. Now you know which came first. Let's move on to your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 answers. Number 1, who are the 5 most followed musicians on Instagram? This is data as of 2025. Selena Gomez is the most followed musician with 421 million followers. Ariana Grande is next at 376. Beyonce is third, 312 million. Justin Bieber is fourth with 294 million. Taylor Swift comes fifth with 282 million. According to data from the CIA Factbook, what are the top 4 most spoken languages in the world? This is by percentage of the world population that speak those languages. English comes first with 18.8% of the world speaking English. Mandarin Chinese is second, 13.8%. Hindi comes third with 7.5%. Spanish is fourth with 6.9%. I don't know where Klingon is on that list. I do apologise. Number 3, on Earth, matter typically exists in one of which 3 states? Solid, liquid, or gas? And number 5, name the 2 fish who initially set out to find Nemo. That was Marlin and Dory. And number 5, Pokemon or dinosaur? It's the Venusaur, and that is a Pokemon. First appeared in Pokemon Red and Green. Okay, that's all the answers done, all the initial rounds covered. Are you ready for the final battle? Here we are then, the final round of this week's Takeaway Trivia. 15 questions pitched at a slightly trickier level to really test your noggin. Are you ready? Let's start with question number 1. What are you doing if you are expectorating? Now, this is a word I've taken from a medical dictionary, although I wouldn't say that's necessarily a help. So number 1, what are you doing if you are expectorating? Number 2, in which US state is the Sundance Film Festival held? Number 2, in which US state is the Sundance Film Festival held? Number 3, in Harry Potter, what animal is Hermione's Patronus? Number 3, in Harry Potter, what animal is Hermione's Patronus? Number 4, haptic relates to which sense? Question number 4, haptic relates to which human sense? Number 5, how many wooden blocks are there in a game of Jenga? One of my favourite tabletop games. Number 5, how many wooden blocks are there in a game of Jenga? Number 6, what is the name of the trophy received by the Super Bowl winners? Number 6, what is the name of the trophy that the Super Bowl winners receive? Number 7, Trelawney is the national anthem of which English county? Number 7, Trelawney is the national anthem of which English county? Number 8, who was the last boxer to fight and defeat Muhammad Ali in December 1981? Number 8, who was the last boxer to fight and defeat Muhammad Ali in December 1981? Number 9, Mount Nanga Parbat is in which country? Question number 9, Mount Nanga Parbat is in which country? Number 10, in curling, what name is given to the scoring target area? Number 10, in curling, what name is given to the scoring target area? Number 11. Who holds the world record for the survivor of the most broken bones in a lifetime? Number 11. Who holds the world record as survivor of the most broken bones in a lifetime? And I can tell you, it's 433 broken bones this person has had. Number 12. What is Samuel L. Jackson's middle name? Question number 12. What is Samuel L. Jackson's middle name? Number 13. Which airline made the first commercial flight in a Boeing 747 from New York to London? It occurred in 1970, if that's any help. Number 13. Which airline made the first commercial flight in a Boeing 747 from New York to London? Number 14. How many stories high is the Leaning Tower of Pisa? Number 14. How many stories high is the Leaning Tower of Pisa? And number 15. Which language is spoken the most widely in Saudi Arabia? Number 15. Which language is the most widely spoken in Saudi Arabia? There you go, that's your 15 questions on the final fling this week. Hopefully you've done incredibly well. Pause the podcast, finalise your answers, and when you're ready, we'll find out how you've done.
Summer's here, and Nordstrom has everything you need for your best dress season ever. From beach days and weddings to weekend getaways and your everyday wardrobe. Discover stylish options under $100 from tons of your favorite brands like Mango, Skims, Princess Polly, and Madewell. It's easy too with free shipping and free returns, in-store order pickup, and more. Shop today in stores, online at Nordstrom.com, or download the Nordstrom app.
Eczema isn't always obvious, but it's real. And so is the relief from Ebglyss. After an initial dosing phase of 16 weeks, about 4 in 10 people taking Ebglyss achieved itch relief and clear or almost clear skin. And most of those people maintain skin that's still more clear at 1 year with monthly dosing.
Ebglyss, lebrikizumab LBKZ, a 250 milligram per 2 milliliter injection, is a prescription medicine used to treat adults and children 12 years of age and older who weigh at least 88 pounds or 40 kilograms with moderate to severe eczema, also called atopic dermatitis, that is not well controlled with prescription therapies used on the skin or topicals, or who cannot use topical therapies. Ebglyss can be used with or without topical corticosteroids. Don't use if you're allergic to Ebglyss. Allergic reactions can occur that can be severe. Eye problems can occur. Tell your doctor if you have new or worsening eye problems. You should not receive a live vaccine when treated with Ebglyss. Before starting Ebglyss, tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection.
Searching for real relief? Ask your doctor about Ebglyss and visit ebglyss.lilly.com or call 1-800-LILY-RX or 1-800-545-5979.
Let's find out then if you're going to be celebrating or commiserating this week. Here's the answers to your final fling. Number 1, what are you doing if you are expectorating? That is spitting. Number 2, in which US state is the Sundance Film Festival held? Utah. 3, in Harry Potter, what animal was Hermione's Patronus? It was an otter. Number 4, haptic relates to which of the senses? Touch. Number 5, how many wooden blocks are there in a game of Jenga? 54. Number 6, what is the name of the trophy the Super Bowl winners received? The Vince Lombardi Trophy. 7, Trelawney is the national anthem of which English county? Cornwall. Number 8, who was the last boxer to fight and defeat Muhammad Ali in December 1981? Trevor Berbick. Number 9, Mount Nanga Parbat is in which country? Pakistan. Number 10, in curling, what name is given to the scoring target area? The house. 11, who holds the Guinness World Record for survivor of the most broken bones in a lifetime? An incredible 433 broken bones. Evel Knievel. Number 12, what is Samuel L. Jackson's middle name? Leroy. 13, which airline made the first commercial flight in a Boeing 747 from New York to London? It was on January the 22nd, 1970, and it was Pan Am, or Pan American. Number 14, how many stories high is the Leaning Tower of Pisa? 8 stories high. And number 15, which language is spoken the most widely in Saudi Arabia? That is Arabic. Total up your scores and work out how you've done. It's been an absolute pleasure to be your quizmaster, and I hope you've enjoyed the questions this week. I will leave you with one final tat fact. Did you know that when Canada's Northwest Territories considered renaming itself in the 1990s, one of the names that gained support was simply Bob? Let's go to Bob for the weekend. All right then, it's been a pleasure to be a quizmaster. I'll be back next Monday with more trivia, so don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to this podcast to make sure it gets delivered to your device. Have a great week, have a safe week, and we'll quiz again soon. Take care. Hope you're enjoying Takeaway Trivia. Don't forget, we're now available wherever you get your podcasts, so please subscribe, rate and review to help the quiz grow. Also, if there's anything you'd like to be tested on, any subjects you'd like to hear in the quiz, get in touch. You can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/takeawaytrivia or on Threads at Bar Wars and on Blue Sky at Takeaway Trivia. Finally, we're also available on YouTube, youtube.com/@takeawaytrivia. The intro music is There It Is by Kevin MacLeod, available from incompetech.filmmusic.io, licensed by creativecommons.org.